Almost showtime. It's 7:30 on this Hump Day Wednesday, and that means it is time to find out if you like it or not. I'm producer Chris, and I have to be honest with you, I am even more pumped than usual for tonight's show because we have a very special in-studio guest. Before we get to her, though, I do want to remind all of my virtual co-hosts out there how you can be part of the conversation, too. So take a look at the screen. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, make sure to leave a comment. It gets way more fun when I can actually read some comments on air. You can also follow along on social media. As always, you see Fox 5 producer Chris right there. That's TikTok and Instagram. Instagram is where we post some stories on our broadcast channel, so you have the option to weigh in ahead of time and really get that conversation going. We also, of course, have our Lion Zoom room, and that is our most fun. You see the QR code on the screen right there. All you got to do is scan that, make this a two-screen experience. You will go directly into the Lion Zoom room, and that is where you can weigh in live. You also see the meeting ID on the screen, 892-0982-4674. If you are in the Lion Zoom room, just a reminder, I don't have my sign with me, otherwise I'd hold it up. Cameras on, mics off for the time being. Jim will bring you in. Hang out for the whole half hour, and we may call on you at any given moment to talk about our stories. Though, all right, so that's all our virtual co-hosts. I mentioned our extra special in-studio guest, and that is straight from the Lion Zoom room herself, our MVP, Allison Crawford, joining us now live. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so excited to be here with you today.
I'm so excited for you to be here too. Yes. And I have to be honest with you, she understood the assignment, as they say, because we were messaging this morning. She was up at 6:30 a.m. to make sure she was prepared for this. And then we connected on Instagram, and I saw this little video that you posted. You tagged me in it as well, basically spreading the word to your network. But not only that, you gave detailed instructions about how to watch, how to join the Zoom room, how to download the app, what to do once you get in there. And so a big thank you for doing our jobs for us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Well, are you excited to be here?
I am so excited. Like, you know how Rooney Carter was, like all excited? That's how I feel inside, but I'm just trying to stay calm.
That makes me Beyonce.
Yeah, you're Beyonce. I'll be Rooney today.
All right. You ready to get started then?
I am ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We're going to start off with a little glimpse into the future, okay? If you're watching here in the DMV, you know it's been a little colder than normal, a little cooler than normal. In fact, like yesterday was like a 50-year record in terms of like how cool it actually was. And that has a lot of people in their fall feels, as we like to say. Yes. However, the Take It 2 team, in case you missed it, not feeling it at all. Take a look.
Well, listen, speaking of celebrations, I was hanging out at CVS over the weekend, and I was roaming through the card aisle. I needed to get a card for a few things, and what I saw was what I call outrageous. Let's show you the picture. Look carefully. These are cards for Thanksgiving.
Stop.
So I got a lot of issues with this, right?
Yeah.
First off, I'm looking at my watch here, okay? It is August 20th, okay? We are at least 3 months out from Thanksgiving. That's thing number one. Thing number two is, why are they making cards for Thanksgiving? Who is like, oh my God, you know what? I really need to send a Thanksgiving card.
I'm so thankful for you.
I'm so thankful for you. Well, then give me a thank you card. I don't need a specialized thankful Thanksgiving card. And my other question is on this. Who is crazy enough? Okay, fine. CVS wants to sell it, let them sell it. They're not the only ones guilty of this too, by the way. But my real question is, who is buying it this far in advance to even sign these cards?
The
It's not like you're going to put it in the mail tomorrow.
Pumpkin spice everything.
The skeletons are
I knew this
right
was going to come
That's
up as well.
ridiculous.
White girls.
Duncan Wait.
I mean, that's what we're talking. Pumpkin spice, white girls. I'm already up here. I can't go back any further.
Stand there!
Stay there.
Go ahead, defend your people. people, John.
I can't. But also, any card without money in it is just killing trees for no reason. So
Thank you.
That's going right in the trash, fam.
I'm so happy you bring that up. That is my biggest gripe. Hallmark is a grift, and if you feel compelled to spend $6.99 on a piece of cardboard and then just sign your name on some AI-generated message, and you don't write anything, you don't give me any money, a check, nothing, that makes me angrier than all the pumpkin spice in the world in August.
Well, I don't even know where to start with that one, I'll be honest with you. But since she ended with the pumpkin spice in August, Dunkin's pumpkin spice menu is actually out today. So I'm going to start there. Pumpkin spice in August. Do you like it or not?
Okay, so I love pumpkin spice. August is too early. Like, let me get my last bit of heat and warmth and summer vibe before we switch on over.
So you're a post-Labor Day person.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, let's move on to the greeting card question now, okay? Jack, not a fan at all. Marina, clearly not a fan at all. Intern John, in case you were wondering who the white guy up in the balcony was, he's not a fan unless it's got money in it. Greeting cards, do you still send them, and do you like them or not?
Okay, so I don't really send them except for my Aunt Debbie, who I know is watching, because she said she loves cards. She's probably the only person I would send a card to, because I'm not a card person. I like to receive like handwritten messages, but not necessarily a card.
Doesn't have to be a card. Okay, now normally I would go right to Allison in our Zoom room, but I want to go to Deb first, because Deb, when I made Instagram friends with Allison earlier today, I was slightly shocked to realize that you and her were already friends.
Yeah, Allison reached out to me.
You guys
Look at
connected.
her, just taking the initiative.
I love to hear it. All right, Deb, we're going to start with the pumpkin spice. Are you here for it now, or do you want to wait until it's a little cooler and a little more seasonal?
A little bit more, yeah, a little bit more seasonal. Right now, I'm still into the summer flavors.
You're still ready for summer. All right, I see we have Grace joining us for the first time in the Lion Zoom room. Grace, where are you watching us from?
I'm watching from Philly, Chris. How are you?
You're watching from Philly too. Grace, thank you so much for joining us as well. All right, so Deb, not ready for the pumpkin spice. How about the hot take on the greeting cards? Do you like them or not?
I used to receive greeting cards from my husband's grandmom all the time. Every holiday, Easter, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. So I think it is cute. Do I give them out? No. Do I receive them? Yes.
Fair enough. All right, let's see who else we have in our Lion Zoom room. Candace in the Lion Zoom room. Candace, where are you watching us from?
I'm watching from Burtonsville, Maryland.
Burtonsville, Maryland. All right, we're talking about pumpkin spice in August, and we were talking about greeting cards. Any hot takes on either of those?
Yeah, so I love pumpkin spice, but I think it's too early. And Thanksgiving cards are really good for a business gesture. I think it's good to give a Thanksgiving card, like thank you for your business, things like that, but I wouldn't give them out.
Okay. Well, sorry, greeting card industry. Apparently, things are not going to go well for you over the next few years. Okay, Allison calls me out. She did it last night about when I call on her for a story that's about age. Is that fair to say?
You do it, Chris.
Okay, and I'm going to do it again tonight. And it's all the 930 Club's fault. You may have seen this on Instagram if you follow them. They posted today they are hosting a party for the 30 and up crowd. And it's going to be next Friday night. And when I say night, I mean it in air quotes, because the doors open at 5:30 p.m. and the event runs from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. The club promises you can both party and get your full 8 hours of sleep. So Allison, starting the party early. Do you like this idea?
Yeah, started early, but not 30 and over. I don't want to party. I told you, I have kids that are in their 30s. I'm not partying
You're not
with
here
them.
for it.
Give me the 50 and over crew. We're live and we know how to party and we know when it's time to go
Still
home.
same time? Do you want that party to start for the over 50
let's
crowd?
Let's start it early, yes. Yes, because I need to go to bed. I need my beauty rest.
Jamie Lee Curtis actually went viral when she said that she wished more concerts had matinees so that she could go enjoy it and still be home by 8 p.m. because no one wants to be at a concert until midnight on a Tuesday. All right?
Unless it's Beyonce.
Unless it's Beyonce. Yeah. But even that, I went on Friday. How about you?
That's true. I went on Friday.
Yeah, okay. See? That was perfect timing. All right. Chad's in the Lion Zoom room. Chad, this idea of getting the party started early, 5:30 doors, 6:30 entry. Do you like it or not?
I'm enthusiastically thumbs up for this because, and there's a market for it for two. because when I teach fitness classes, there's a bunch of people that are in their 40s and 50s that want to go out. And when I was a DJ, and my DJ sets would start at like 11 or at midnight, and they're like, no way.
Nonsense.
And even now, I stopped DJing because I get done at 4 or 5 in the morning. I just had enough of it. I'm just too old for this. So I enjoy this. I can't wait. I might even go. I didn't know about this. Thanks for informing
Well, you're
me.
welcome. 9:30 Club can send a commission my way. Candace is in the Lion Zoom room as well. Candace, do you like this idea of a 6:30, 9:30 party hours?
Well, you know what? I don't hate it, but I agree with the guest speaker today. I say over 50. Like, that's perfect with our age group. Get there early, get home in time, beat the traffic, and you can still relax for the evening. So I say definitely day parties for 50 and older. I am definitely down with that.
Now, what I like about it is if you kind of set that age range, you also know they're only going to be playing the bangers from like your generation, and you don't have to deal with like the music that you don't necessarily love as much. We're going to stay on the same theme, and we're going to talk about fashion a little bit, because according to the New York Post, the latest fashion trend is what they are calling nonacore. Nonacore, like Italian nonas, Italian grandmothers. Basically, all it entails is tying a silk scarf around your head. Stars like Rihanna, Beyonce, Kendall Jenner, all spotted rocking it at some point recently. So Allison, I'll start with you. Do you like this idea or not?
I love it. I have a friend that has a convertible, and the first time I rode in there, I put my scarf on. I said, let me put my sunglasses on so I can feel like I'm old school Hollywood.
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
Yes.
All right.
I need to do it soon, Chris. I need to.
Grace, nonacore, are you here for it? Like it or not?
I mean, I love a good fashion. They used to have like bandanas back in the day. Give me a nice, beautiful, fashionable scarf. Make me look very chic, very European. I like it. I'm digging it.
Chad, I can tell you like this idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've started it. Is this what they're taking credit for my fashion statement?
Okay, so I think you have it slightly wrong, but you
What?
could qualify for what they are also calling Bandana Boy Summer. And they say it's not too late to get on board with Bandana Boy Summer. Now, I got really into like the Western wear during my trip to Colorado last week, so I was like trying to do it tight around the neck, but I mean, maybe the head wrap is the way to go. But I think you need to go over like the ears, like the Kim Kardashian. Well, that works too. Chad, you always look great. What can I say? All right, let's get to the etiquette portion of the evening. And this was a very hot topic, and this comes to us from the Washington Post. We're talking about the age-old debate over whether to take your shoes off in the house. And when I say the house, I say it because there could be different rules for different homes. In some cultures, this is a sign of respect. In other houses, it's a must to stop the spread of dirt and germs from the outside world. Other people don't want nothing to do, though, with your bare feet or maybe socks with holes and your big toes sticking out. The Washington Post says around 2 out of 3 Americans do remove their shoes when they get home, but health experts cannot agree on this one, to be honest with you, because they say, yes, your shoes are dirty, but no, you're probably not going to pick up any diseases or infections from this. At the same time, walking around barefoot could actually be bad for not only your feet, but your back. So they recommend you might actually want to invest in like house slippers or like indoor only shoes. We posted this one on our broadcast channel earlier today. Patty says, my house, yes. Other people's houses, if they want me to take off my shoes, I'll be glad to. Arthur agrees. My house, yes. Others, I do what they do. Ron says, my house, yes. Someone else, ask first. Scarlett, who is Charlotte, our 7 p.m. producer, says, absolutely no shoes in my house. At other people's houses, I follow their rules, but the rule is so ingrained into my 3-year-old's brain, he immediately takes off his shoes in everyone's house. And then finally, Jacqueline says she likes it. No shoes in my house, and I will remove in other people's homes if that's their rule. So that is unanimous on our broadcast channel. Allison, I'll start with you. The idea of taking off your shoes.
I'm always on the fence about things. With this, it depends on what's happening in the house. Definitely, if you're going to someone's house, you always want to ask them first because you never know. With my house, I'm always cleaning the carpet, so it may be like, okay, the carpet's super clean, take your shoes off. Or maybe I worked in the garden today and it's already dirty, so girl, come on in, let's do whatever. So it just depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
My house, I wasn't raised taking off my shoes when I went in the house necessarily. So I'm kind of guilty of not always doing this. However, I do have one of those things right by my front door when you walk in where we dump our shoes. And so we've had visitors who take that to mean that they should take theirs off. But I don't have a hard and fast rule on it. Personally, David's in the Lion Zoom room now. David, taking off the shoes when you walk in the house. Do you like this? Do you make visitors to your house do it?
Like it. Default answer is yes. Take shoes off. Keep the inside clean. Who cares about your back? You know, if the studies say that you need to wear shoes
I'm over
inside
40,
your house.
David. My back is basically at the top of mind every single morning when I wake up.
Who
Trust
needs
me.
backs? Who needs backs?
A younger man's game. Grace in the Lion Zoom room. The idea of taking off shoes. Do you make people do it? Do you like this idea or not?
I work in the city and I'm on public transportation and I've stepped in some ungodly things. That is the first thing I do. I also change right as soon as I get home. My
So
kids
no
do
outdoor
it.
clothes indoors.
It's gross. Like my kids do it too. I'm very strict about it. Their friends do it because they see us do it. I don't make people do it, but the stuff that I have stepped on, I do not want that tracked in my house.
That's very fair. Let's just put it that way. I'm surprised we don't have more people grossed out by feet who don't like this. But Deb, I'll end with you on this one. The idea of taking off shoes in the house. Do you like it or not?
Absolutely. I'm a nurse, so I mean, pretty much I disrobe as soon as I walk in the door. Everything has to come off.
Yeah, the Crocs by the front door. All right, so coming up on the other side of the break, we're going to stay on this theme of etiquette, but we're going to talk about who gets to take a box of leftovers, a to-go box, when someone else has paid for the meal. So ponder about that. We'll check in with our Lion Zoom room on the other side of the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Do You Like It or Not on this Wednesday night. Debbie and Deanna in the Lion Zoom room. We see you in there, but we don't see your faces because you don't have your cameras on. So let's try to change that. You can still weigh in on the second half of the show. We've still got 12 minutes to go. So I'm keeping an eye out on you. In the meantime, let's check those YouTube comments now. Let's see, West Virginia Ben weighing in. Early is good. He's talking about the 9:30 club starting the party earlier. Super Bowl should do the same thing, that or on a Saturday, and oh my God, I could not agree more. Yes, make it happen. All right, West Virginia Ben also saying, I have my shoes on in my house. As long as you wipe at the door, I will take them off if other people want, but I don't do it at my house. Fair enough. I'm pretty much the same way. Allison, are you having a good time so far?
I'm having a great time.
All right, let's keep it going then. All right, we teased this story before we went to break. We're talking about etiquette. We're talking about restaurant etiquette specifically. Leftovers. Who gets to take the to-go box from a restaurant? Apparently this caused a huge family feud. A 28-year-old got into a fight with his father after he asked for a to-go box, despite the fact that his father paid for the meal. He says he ordered a main course and a side, but his eyes were bigger than his stomach. He says his dad called the move rude, told him if someone else is paying, he should not order more than he can finish. He says his dad meant well, just trying to teach him a lesson, but it led to an all-out argument. The comment section on this one was actually kind of divided. Some people said that's the beauty of going out to dinner with your parents. They'll pay for it and you get to take whatever you want and then you get to take the leftovers home. Other people said that dad kind of has a point because it should be a lesson for anyone before they go and do it with someone else. So it starts at home. Allison, how do you feel about it? Like it or not?
I don't like that. I think dad might have been doing a little too much, because how do you know that maybe the person was hungry, maybe they were having a medical issue and didn't want to eat the whole thing? Like my children and I, we go out all the time. Sometimes they pay, sometimes I pay. I don't care who takes it home, just don't throw it away. Why is he making such a big deal out of that?
Why is he making such a big deal out of it? And also, we have all been out at a restaurant before where all of a sudden the portion sizes are so much bigger than we anticipated. So I understand how that sort of thing can happen. We've got a new face in the Lion Zoom room. Allison.
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
Hello.
Where are you
Looking
watching us
gorgeous
from?
And looking handsome over there.
Where are you watching us from tonight?
I am watching you from scorching hot Sacramento, California.
Sacramento, California. David, move over. You are no longer the furthest west. Debbie was out in Las Vegas and watched us one night too. So we just keep inching our way closer and closer to the West Coast. So this idea of taking a to-go box when someone else paid for the meal, do you like it or not?
I like it. Take the food home. Do not waste my money on the table. All right? Take the food home. I don't mind at all. Let's don't waste it.
Grace, like it or not, and does it depend on if they're related to you or not? Grace, did we lose you?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right.
If you ate it, you take it.
I like that rule too.
I don't want anyone else's leftovers. I also love it because it's like the next meal the next day. It's like something to look for. Or like, again, what Allison was saying, like maybe you weren't feeling so right during dinner and 11 o'clock hits and you're like, you know what, that leftover like meatloaf that I got or steak sounds great.
I like that. I like that as well. David, you get the final say on this topic, this idea of who gets to take the leftovers, the person that paid for it or the person that ordered it, like it or not?
Glad you went to me because I got a good thought for you on this one. First, do not like it. The person who ordered it should be able to take it home regardless who's paying. But you can tell clearly from the story that there's long history going on here where dad is probably fed up with something about his son and wants to teach a lesson. And these kind of tensions build up over years and years of relationship when one straw breaks the camel's back and it leads to a big blow up.
Yeah, and then why go online and share the family drama? Just settle that internally. We don't all need to get dragged into your mess. Let's talk about AirPods now. Do you wear them?
No, I don't.
Okay, I don't. I have earbuds. I don't have specifically AirPods, but apparently they may be destroying you. Take a listen.
AirPods are killing friendship. AirPods are going to ruin our interpersonal interactions. Here's the difference I've seen, the biggest difference in the last 18 years. 18 years ago, you could maybe wear a Walkman around campus or around the city or on a subway, but really your ears were open. And so what would happen is you'd get on the subway or you'd walk across campus or you'd walk down the hallway and someone would be like, "Hey, Steven, how's it going? You know, pretty good, crazy week. Oh, really? What you working on?" Like, it was so much easier to have those tiny micro moments of connection. Our friendships don't often happen in these big, deep conversations. They happen in these micro moments. AirPods destroy it. And I see this especially with younger folks because they always have their AirPods in when they're commuting, when they're walking, when they're jogging, when they're at the gym.
So that's behavioral scientist and communication expert Vanessa Van Edwards on the Diary of a CEO podcast. Allison, AirPods killing our connection. Do you agree with that?
Somewhat. And I've had these similar conversations with my youngest son because he walks around with the 2 AirPods in. And I always tell him, you need to hear when the kidnapper is on the way. Like, be ready. You can't hear him coming up, but both your earbuds in. So that's something that we have been working on. But I'm not a big fan of them. Unless I'm cutting the grass, I don't need earbuds in at all.
That's the sort of thing. It's the question over whether you just have them in all the time and you're actually listening to something, or if you just are leaving them in. Not to call myself out here, but my wife gets really, really ticked off at me because I'll have one in, she'll be talking to me on this side, not realize that I'm listening to something over here, and then I go, huh?
Oh, Chris.
I know.
Sorry, Molly.
Deanna's in the Lion Zoom room. Deanna, this idea that AirPods are killing our connections, do you like it or not?
I like it. They are killing our connections. Number one, people are using those AirPods all the time, going across the street, not paying attention to the fact that there's a speeding car coming their way, just totally distracted. And we basically do not use them. My husband uses them every once in a while and maybe when he's at work, but we don't use them.
Chad, are you more loyal to the corded earbuds or do you have the AirPods? And do you like this theory or not?
I have a corded one because they don't really fit in my ear. And this is my old man get off my porch moment. I hate the earbuds. Even when I interact, when I'm going to interact, I'm going to check out something at the grocery store. I take them out so I can interact with them 100%. I hate the AirPods.
I'm the exact same way.
Give everybody your attention. Be present.
Chad, I want you to make sure to stay put for this next topic we're going to get to in a second. But before we do, I see we have another new face in the Lion Zoom room. Lou? Lou, can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I am definitely not in favor of AirPods. It's definitely a public safety risk for people just because, as others said, they don't hear what's behind them. Or if you have something to say, could be an emergency, they don't hear what you're saying. And it's not good for your hearing as well. Because sometimes I can hear some of the other conversations going on.
That means you're listening to it way too loud. Lou, where are you watching us from?
I'm right down the street in Chevy Chase.
All right.
So
well,
3 blocks away.
Thank you for joining us for the first time, and we hope to see you again. Hang out. We're going to get to a speed round now, so you got to grab your paddle, okay?
I gotta move quick.
You got to hold on to this, and you just got to let me know if you like this or not. Okay. The topic for this is fitness, which is why I told Chad to be on standby as well. First up, is fitness culture making us sad and boring? You see the headline. This is from the team over at Days. They say over-exercising could be taking over people's mind, body, and souls, replacing hobbies and interests with strict regimens and taking a toll on a healthy social life. So Allison, do you agree with that? Do you like this theory or not?
I don't like that. Work out until you can't work out anymore. It's good for your brain, good for your body, especially when you get older. Come on, 50 and over, we need to keep exercising. Thank you.
All right, so Allison doesn't like it. She says keep working out. Next up, we're gonna talk about workout attire. Earlier this week, we said baggy pants were in, the leggings were out, but what about working out in jeans? That's how Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy gets down, apparently. You see it in the video right there. He recently posted this fitness challenge alongside Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. They call it the Pete and Bobby Challenge. And a lot of people noticed his preference for denim and dumbbells at the same time. Kennedy talked about it during a sit-down last night on Fox News. And he says it's just a matter of convenience. He's already usually wearing them, so he just hits the gym in them anyway. So Allison, working out in jeans, do you like this or not?
Lazy. Put your sweatpants on and get to work. If you're putting on jeans, you don't want to get a full workout in. You're just going in there to be cute real quick and no, I don't like it.
I think he's probably only doing upper body in this case then. He's all bis, tris, pecs, and abs. Let's see those legs underneath, Robert F. Kennedy, all right? I'm going to ask Jim about this one too offline because he's hitting the gym here every single day. Finally, this one from CBS News, White House reporter, her name's Katherine Watson. She says filming and streaming workouts at the gym is an epidemic and it must be stopped. Allison, like it or not, filming and streaming your workouts at the gym.
God, I literally stream everything, but let's not do it at the gym. People want their privacy. They want to have their own moment, don't want to be caught on your camera. So let's go ahead and not do that at the gym.
All right, well, Chad is our resident fitness expert. He works at a gym. So Chad, we're gonna start off with this idea that fitness culture is ruining us. Do you like that or not?
A little bit. I can see it though. So sometimes I'll go to the gym, teach a class, go home, eat lunch, come back, and the same people are there. I'm like, what are you still doing here? Yeah, so like it seems like it'd be a little obsessive, but it's there could be worse habits.
All right, Candace, working out in denim, working out in your jeans. Do you like that idea or not?
No, I don't like that. There is no way. It's not comfortable. It's jeans are for like chilling, like not for the gym at all. I do not like that. That's not cool.
Grace, filming your workouts, propping up your phone while other people are trying to use the weights. Do you like this or not?
I loathe it. I absolutely loathe it. Like, get in, get out, get your stuff done. Like, it's like unnerving when I'm like lifting or anything, and someone in the corner, I'm like, I really don't want to be in the back corner of you.
It
with
makes
my
me want to get
body
in your
all
way
sweaty.
more. Grace, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone in the Lion Zoom room who hung out with us tonight. And Allison right here, our MVP, thank you so much for joining us live in studio. This could be you. Let us know if you have any interest in it. We'll keep those lines open of communication. Talk to producer Jim. For Allison, I'm producer Chris. For Jim, we'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place.
Good night.